right, let's talk about something that's probably in your wallet right now, a credit card. But we're not just talking about the card itself. We're going to pull back the curtain on this really common and honestly pretty dangerous illusion that comes along with it.
I mean, come on, be honest. Haven't you ever felt this? You just tap that little piece of plastic and whatever you want is yours. It feels kind of like magic, right? There's a name for this, by the way. Marketers call it frictionless spending. See, when you're not physically handing over cash, your brain doesn't really feel the pain of the purchase. It doesn't quite register that it's real money. It's just, bam, instant gratification.
But, and you knew there was a but, here's the catch. While you're riding that free money high, something else is happening, kind of quietly in the background. That incredible convenience, it has a hidden cost, one that can seriously start to eat away at your financial future.
Okay, to really get a picture of how this all plays out, let's look at a simple story. It's about two people, they both have the exact same tool in their hands, but they end up on two totally different paths.
So first up, we've got David. David absolutely loves his credit card. I mean, it's his go-to for, well, pretty much everything. Then you've got Chris. And Chris, he has a totally different way of thinking. His rule is simple. If the money isn't in his bank account right now, he just doesn't buy it. Period.
And what's crazy is how normal David's life looks, right? A little shopping here, grabbing food there, maybe picking up the newest gadget. Each one of those little swipes feels small, like it's no big deal. But that's the whole point. That I'll pay for it later mindset, that's not just a habit. It's the entire business model these cards are built on. It's all about delaying that ouch moment of actually paying.
And, well, this is where the story always goes. Because later eventually shows up. It always does. And when it does, it's not just a bill for that one gadget. Oh no, it's all those small things, all piled up into one giant, scary bill. And just like that, the fun and ease of spending is gone, and now you're just left with the stress of paying.
So, what happens next? How does this actually play out over time? I mean, the results aren't instant, you don't see it overnight, but give it a little while, and these two different ways of thinking lead to, well, two completely different futures.
And boom, here's where their paths really split. David, he's now stuck in a loop, a really nasty one. He's not just paying for stuff he already bought, he's paying interest on top of the interest. It's like compound interest, but it's working against him, digging him into a deeper hole every single month. Meanwhile, Chris, his money is actually his. He can save it, invest it, and get that same compound interest to work for him.
And this is the key takeaway, right here. David is still working hard, he's still earning money. But that money isn't really his anymore. A huge chunk of it isn't going towards his future. It's just going to pay for his past. The bank basically gets first dibs on his paycheck before he does. He's completely lost control.
All right, so we've seen the story of David and Chris. Now let's get into the why. Let's unpack the truth behind this whole trap. Why is it so easy for this to happen to so many people?
Here it is, boiled down to its simplest form. A credit card is not more money, it's borrowed money. It's a loan, and usually a really high interest one. Every single time you swipe, you are borrowing. And the real trap? You know that minimum payment on your bill? It's designed to keep you in debt for as long as humanly possible. Seriously, for years, even decades on just one big purchase. All so the bank can make the most money off of you.
And this quote, man, it just says it all, doesn't it? When you first get the card, you feel like you're in charge. You're making the choices. But as that debt gets bigger and bigger, the roles completely flip. Suddenly, the debt is calling the shots. It tells you where your money has to go every month. You're not in control anymore. You've lost your financial freedom.
Okay, so let's bring this all home. What's the big takeaway here? What are we supposed to learn from all this? Well, it really just comes down to one thing. Understanding the power that's in your hands and being intentional about the financial path you decide to walk down.
Because look, at the end of the day, a credit card isn't inherently good or evil. It's just a really, really powerful tool. And it has two sides. On one side, it's a tool that can help you build your life if you use it responsibly, and that means paying it off in full every single month. It can build your credit score, protect you from fraud, even get you some cool rewards. But on the other side, it's a trap specifically designed to play on our psychology and just slowly siphon away our wealth through never-ending interest.
And that's really what it all boils down to. This isn't just about money, it's about control. So the real question you have to ask yourself isn't just, what am I buying? It's, why am I buying it this way? Are you using this piece of plastic as a tool on your terms to build your life, or is it becoming a trap
that's just building wealth for somebody else. With every single tap, that choice is yours.